10 games to go and we're joint top of the league. Stay tuned to find out if we can stay there. Hello and welcome to episode 8 of the Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got 2 games for you in the National League. We are away at York City, and 4 days later we are away at Darlington. Since you were last with me, we've won 5 of our 8 matches, drawn 1 and lost 2. We were beaten at Chorley and beaten at Guiseley, and we drew with Leamington at home. And as you saw a moment ago, that has left us joint top of the National League with 10 matches to go. Let's go into the first match of today's episode and let's pick the team for today's game. And we'll just do a little bit of tweaking to this lineup. So Joe Leasley needs to come out. We'll put Rollins in instead. In fact, Rollins isn't fit either. So it's going to be a Jordan Preston. There we go. So that is going to be the lineup we go with. So it's David Gregory in goal. Back 4 of Matt Tootle, Scott Garner, Jake Wright and Scott Duxbury. And it is Paul Green at the base of midfield, Shane Byrne and Andy Thanoj in central midfield, Dan Mooney and Jordan Preston, the wingers. Jordan Burrow is up front. Let's submit the team, go and do the team talk. Okay, and I think I agree with the assistant manager, so we will point the finger and tell them that the media have given them a lot of credit, go out there and put on a worthy display. Most of them are motivated, a few of them composed, and one is inspired. So that seems to have worked quite well. Although Jordan Preston is unsure, but we'll just see what happens as we begin the match against York City. And it's Boston in possession. Garner plays it out to the right. Byrne has it. Tootle into Mooney. Back to Green. Back to Garner. Garner to Byrne. Byrne forward to Tootle. Byrne again. Has it on the right. Loses it to Donaldson, who plays it infield to Willoughby. And gets it back. Feeds Donaldson and the highlight ends. Jameson kicks it long. And it's through to Willoughby, who finds Duckworth, and Duckworth puts it in the top corner. It's York 1, Boston 0. Not the start we were looking for by any stretch of the imagination, so we're going to demand more and start looking at player ratings to see who needs to potentially be replaced. That has brought York right back into the reckoning as it stands. And it's Thanoj with the free kick for Boston. It's just over the top. I think Mooney is the one who's the most obvious candidate for hooking off at half time. So Jake Wright plays it in, but it's cleared. They've got a right on their team as well. Woods back to Brown. It's headed down to Willoughby. Woods into Heaney. Crawford. Donaldson wide left to McLaughlin. Into Heaney. McLaughlin. And it's smuggled. It's behind for a goal kick. I thought it had been deflected. It wasn't. So we're going to demand more. We're not going attacking yet. Duxbury with the throw-in on the left. Thanoj into Preston. Duxbury turns. Loses the ball, but it's through to Green. The shot from Matt Tootle from the edge of the area. And it's York City 1, Boston United 1. And we will watch the replay. Duxbury, I thought was fouled there, but it fell to Green, who fed Tootle. Tootle took one touch and then whacked it into the top corner. Perfect finish. 1-1. And it's hard to argue that we don't deserve it, because we do. We're back level at the top. Another goal will put us top in our own right. Preston. Duxbury sweeps it wide. Burrow plays it wide on the other side to Tootle. Tootle to the byline, gets his cross in. And it's saved by the goalkeeper over the crossbar for a corner. And it's Byrne with the in-swinging corner into the middle. It's headed away. Byrne will get another chance. Feeds it out wide to the right. Mooney to Byrne. And they get it clear. It's a throw-in on the right wing. Near the corner flag. It will be Tootle with the throw-in into Byrne. Tootle with the cross. And Jameson plucks it out the sky. Clears long over the halfway line. The header reaches Crawford. Heaney shoots, but shoots wide. And that is decent. We're doing okay at the moment. Tootle to Mooney. Mooney into the penalty area. Has the shot, which is cleared. And we get a throw in on the right. Tootle to Mooney again. Those two linking up well. Thanoj to Tootle. Tootle to Green. Green's shot is charged down and brought clear by Woods. Woods over halfway. Plays it to Willoughby. Willoughby backwards to Woods. To right. Duckworth on the overlap on the right wing. And the shot is over the crossbar and away for a goal kick. And we are about 10 minutes away from half time. Still 1-1. Let's demand more. There's an obvious candidate for half-time sub, and it is Wright. But Duxbury and Byrne are not far behind him. And in fact Green as well. Time for everyone to dig in and give everything you got left. Right. So who is in desperate need of coming off? Jake Wright for Luke Shields. Scott Duxbury can play at centre back. In fact, no, we need a left. Scott Duxbury off for Jack Davis. And then move. No, we'll leave that as it is. And final change. We will take Jordan Burrow off. In fact, we can't take Jordan Burrow off with no strikers on the bench. So Jordan Burrow is going to see the match out, and it will be Shane Byrne will be the third one to come off. Lewis Bryan, the man to replace him. And that is going to be a triple change at half time. We'll go out and start the second half. Give them a demand more. And it's York in possession. They go wide right to Duckworth, but Preston intercepts. And the highlight ends. And we will wait for the next highlight. I think we're going to need a demand more fairly shortly. With no subs left, so the guys out there now are the ones who are going to finish the job. Burrow wins it back. Preston to Davis to Green. Green gives the ball away to Crawford. He has been York's danger man all afternoon. The shot is over the top for a goal kick. And it's Heaney with the free kick into Willoughby. Heaney gets it back, gives it to Hopper. Newton to Brown, to Newton again. Back to Brown. Hopper to right, into Crawford. Donaldson back to right. Hopper. Right to Crawford, to Donaldson, to Hopper again. Hopper has the shot, which is cleared eventually. Up to halfway, and Burrow gives it to Preston. Plays it left for Davis, and the highlight ends. So we will demand more at this stage. It's Jameson with the free kick on the edge of his area. McLaughlin to Heaney, to Crawford to right. Back to Brown. Newton plays it long, but only as far as the Boston shirt, although they have it back. Crawford, and it's saved by Gregory. Superb save behind for a corner. We're going to have to dig in to get a win here. It's headed away. Mooney will bring it further clear. Goes over halfway, runs it clear, and then is crudely taken out by Wright. I would have expected Wright to pick up a booking there. He hasn't. And we've got several players who are starting to struggle quite badly with fatigue, but we've won it back. Tootle to Garner. It's into Burrow, who's looking for help. Gets it. It's played behind its intended target, but collected and then given away. Willoughby. And Crawford is in, but saved again by the goalkeeper. And the highlight ends. Brown's ball over the top, all the way through to Gregory. He feeds Green to Tootle. Mooney on the right wing. On the halfway line, plays it forward to Tootle. Infield to Bryan. Back to Tootle. Into Green. Thanoj goes infield to Preston, to Burrow. Tootle with the shot, just over the bar. 20 minutes left, or thereabouts. Jameson, Heaney has it, but gives it away. Burrow tries to feed it through, but it's given away in the other direction. And York come again through Heaney. Heaney goes right the way to the byline, cuts it back, and it's cleared. Up to Burrow. Mooney takes it over halfway to the right-hand edge of the penalty area. Clips the ball in. The volley is over the top, and it's a goal kick to York. And York have the advantage on XG at this stage. Jameson to McLaughlin. McLaughlin into Crawford. McLaughlin again. Heaney into Donaldson. Donaldson back to right. Back to Newton. Forward. Brown brings it over halfway. Into right. Crawford out onto the right wing and Duckworth. Infield. The shot is deflected away for a throw-in. And the highlight ends. And let's demand more. See if we can take the lead in the last 15 minutes. It's been a very tight game, so whoever ends up losing it, if anyone does, is going to feel very hard done by. And it looks like, nope, it's a goal kick. I thought that was going to be the chance for York to take the lead. They don't take it. We're well into the last 10 minutes now. And it's still 1-1. And York do have the advantage on XG, so they'll feel the more aggrieved if there is a winner, and it isn't then. Into stoppage time, 2 minutes to be played. It passes with minimal incident, although there is one final corner. Thanoj with it for Boston. He whips it into the middle, and the keeper collects, and that is the full-time whistle. York 1, Boston 1. I'll see you in a moment for the second match of the episode. Time now for the second match of today's episode as we face the trip to 7th placed Darlington, and the team for that one is David Gregory in goal, a back four of Matt Tootle, Luke Shields, Jake Wright and Scott Duxbury, Paul Green at the base of midfield, Shane Byrne and Connor Di Maio in central midfield, Fraser Preston on the right wing, Jay Rollins on the left, Jordan Barrow up front. Let's submit the team and go and do the team talk. Okay, the assistant is recommending go out there and impress me. I absolutely agree. So we will pump the fists and say that. And we'll send them out there. And we'll give them an encourage to start with because we're away from home. And it's Green into Di Maio, Wright to Green. Green all the way back to the goalkeeper. Gregory to Wright. Wright goes for the long ball, doesn't find its target, and Darlington have the chance to counter-attack. Nelson on the left wing for Darlington. Played behind Dixon, but he gets there anyway. And it's through to the Boston goalkeeper. We build again. Green to Byrne. Tootle down the right wing. Infield to Preston, who beats his man and finds Green. Preston again, Tootle gets round the back, cuts it into Byrne, who finds the ball into the middle, and it's put behind by Brandon Taylor of Darlington for a Boston United corner. Byrne with the in-swinging corner, and it's put behind for another corner, which we don't see. Idem with the goal kick. And that is in the back of the net from Luke Charman. A goal out of absolutely nothing from Darlington, but a very, very good goal nonetheless. And it's Matt Tootle with the throw-in on the right into Byrne. Tootle gets it back, feeds Preston. Ball out wide is played in. Shot is deflected and then eventually cleared. And nobody's really done anything wrong. It's hard to kind of see why we're 1-0 down here. So we're going to demand more. Burrow is only going to play half a match here, I think. Looking at how his fitness is declining already. Nelson into Charman. Wern. Jarvis plays it long. And it's over the top of everybody, but Nelson collects at the far side of the field. It's Thompson into Nelson, back to Jarvis, and it's headed down, and Andrew Nelson has another goal for Darlington. It is Darlington 2, Boston 0. Currently Gloucester City lead us by 1 point at the top of the table. As it stands, the ball's floated in but then cleared and Preston will collect. Gives it to Wright, to Di Maio. Duxbury to Rollins. Duxbury again on the left. Tries to beat his man but ends up giving the ball away. We win it back. It's headed forward to Di Maio. Byrne. Backwards to Shields, Green into Byrne, Preston to Burrow, and it's on the right. Fraser Preston plays it in. It's cleared, but only as far as Connor Di Maio. Duxbury, Burrow plays it in, but it's cleared, and the highlight ends. Tootle now with the ball on the right, plays it to Byrne, gets it back. Tootle with the cross, headed away. Back into Rollins. The shot is saved and then cleared. And the highlight ends. We have been by far the better team. We don't deserve to be losing, so we need to work out what we can do. Tootle is appearing to be the difference. So I'm going to do a double change at half time. Tootle and Burrow will both come off. And we will as it stands, that's what I'm going to do anyway. Obviously, if the result changes, the response should change too. But Di Maio into green. Duxbury doesn't get there, and Darlington come forward again through Dixon into Charman. And Gregory makes the save, and it's behind for a corner. Wern plays it in. It's header at goal, but saved by Gregory. And the highlight ends. Okay. It is Idem with the goal kick forward. And we win it back on halfway. Rollins looks for help, gets it from Green, plays it to Byrne. Di Maio into Burrow. Rollins, saved by the goalkeeper, behind for a corner. And if we could get one now, we've got a chance. But it's headed away from the corner for a throw-in, which we don't see. And we are well behind in this game at this stage, despite being ahead on XG. 2-0 down at half time. Let's show me something else with no gestures, and let's take off the anxious and unfit Jordan Burrow, put Fraser Preston up front. Jordan Burrow off for Dan Mooney, and Matt Tootle off for Lewis Bryan, and Luke Shields off for Scott Garner. So triple change at half time. We're 2-0 down. We might as well try and rescue the situation. No point worrying about going further behind. It doesn't matter. So we're demanding more. We're not going attacking yet. But if we get one goal back, we will go attacking, as that should hopefully help us to get an equaliser if we get one. Right, York 1, Leamington 1 has cut York back slightly. Gloucester are clear at the top now. So it's, from that point of view, it's been a disappointing day. Gloucester City look like they're putting in their claim for the title at this stage. Nelson has the shot well over the top and away for a goal kick. Right, we're going attacking now. And there's nothing much else we can do. Headed forward, Mooney to Green, into Byrne, Green to Byrne again, Bryan down the right wing, infield to Mooney, backwards to Garner, my apologies. And it's through to Idem, who kicks it long over halfway. It's headed forward, Bryan heads it to Mooney. Ball forward to Fraser Preston, who holds it up, gives it to Byrne, who misses the target with the shot. So we're going to hit the demand more again. Mooney with it, infield to Byrne. He manages to win the challenge, but gives the ball away, which is then won back and played to Duxbury. And Duxbury crosses to the far post. And it's in from Fraser Preston. So we're going to stay attacking because we've got one back. And we've still got 25 minutes to go. If we could get one back, we'll be within... get another one back, we'll be within 2 points of the leaders. So it's Duxbury to Rollins, Di Maio to Duxbury again, who goes back to Jake Wright. Duxbury comes infield to Wright to Green. Byrne plays it through for Di Maio. Di Maio to Rollins. Rollins crosses to Mooney. It's headed away and the highlight ends. Thompson has it now for Darlington. Gives it, it's Charman. Nelson into Charman again. Jarvis. Wheatley. Nelson has it. Wheatley again to Thompson. Gives it to Nelson, who plays it back. Nelson gets it again. The shot is off Gregory and the flag is up for offside against Nelson. We need one more goal to get a point, so we're demanding more. There is no point sitting back. We might as well go for this. We've won it back. Di Maio to Rollins into Green. Preston played forward and Rollins has it. Green over the top, but it's miles away from an orange shirt. Played forward. Garner into Byrne to Mooney. Mooney's shot is deflected behind for a corner. Into the last 10 minutes now. Out swinging corner from Byrne coming. The header finds Di Maio and the cross is cleared as far as Garner. Bryan into Green. Wright plays it back and the highlight ends. So we're going to need one last demand more as soon as we get the chance to do it. There we go. Duxbury into Rollins. Rollins to Garner. And it's played forward to Byrne. Bryan into the penalty area. Mooney plays it into Connor Di Maio. Di Maio puts it in the back of the net. And it is Boston United who've scored. It's Darlington 2, Boston United 2. Bryan into Fraser Preston. Mooney wins the ball. Plays it in for Di Maio, who fires it across the goalkeeper and into the far corner. Darlington 2, Preston 2, Boston 2 rather. And it is 88 minutes gone. Will there be one last opportunity for one of these teams to win it? Green to Preston, to Mooney, plays it to Byrne, who takes it wide, cuts it back to Bryan. Byrne again, his ball is cleared but we win it back. Green, played wide left to Duxbury, into Di Maio. Rollins to Preston, Byrne to Mooney to Bryan, played across the goal and cleared. Wright heads it forward for Duxbury. Rollins infield to Fraser Preston. Byrne has a chance, declines to take the shot and it's cleared. It's picked up by Duxbury on halfway. He comes over the half into the area as the 90 minutes ticks by. Green, Di Maio to Preston. Byrne has the shot charged down, but Bryan will collect, plays it in for Di Maio. The header straight at Idem and it's well held. And we're into the final minute of stoppage time. Malhado to Rivers. Malhado back to Jarvis. Charman again. Jarvis to Wheatley. Mondle. Wheatley plays it backwards. That is full time. It's Darlington 2, Boston 2. And I will see you in a moment for the league table and what's coming up on the next match. I'm going to say to the team that we didn't get the result we wanted, but you should all be happy. They did create a lot of chances. More often than not, we will do well. I'll see you in a moment for the league table and the preview of the next episode. So, 2 draws on this episode today leaves us in second place in the league, 2 points adrift of leaders Gloucester City. We have 69 points from 34 games. So with 8 games of the season to go, we're 2 points off the top. And on the next episode, I'm going to show you the final 2 games of the season, where we will face a home match against Gloucester City and a trip on the final day of the season to play Farsley. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to my channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.